Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tiffany from Rise from the Ashes LLC. And today's video, I'm going to give you 10 choices for living a fulfilled life. So a life of fulfillment can feel impossible when it's faced with roadblocks constantly creeping up to steal your calm. These are the times where you find yourself worrying, panicking because everything around you feels out of control. So you ask yourself, how can I possibly find any measure of peace and contentment when I'm constantly out of control? Well, it's pretty easy. You start in your head. Mindset truly is everything. If things are chaotic and out of your control, it's time to just accept it for what it is. Many things in life are under the control of others, and yet we worry about them. Breathe. Just breathe, girl. Remind yourself that finding peace within is the only way that you're going to find peace without. You'll have a much easier time finding solutions with a tranquil mind. So if you can change things, why are you stressing about it? Embrace the action needed to end the chaos. Either way, worry has no place here. Scare yourself. Fulfillment means trying new things. After all, if what you were doing now was right for you, wouldn't you feel fulfilled already? The only way to find your purpose and happiness in life is by challenging the status quo. This is where you need to experiment a little. Make a small change, make small changes and, see how you feel about the end results. Sometimes this process can be terrifying, I know. This is where you need to remember one small thing. Acting without guarantee of success is the mark of an innovator and an adventurer. It's also the mark of someone about to discover their new favorite thing. So embrace new experiences, even the ones that scare you a little. It's time to push yourself forward and discover the passion you didn't even know was there. Carpe diem, bitches. Seize that day. Fulfillment is found in the small details. When you practice mindfulness, you'll discover one of the greatest secrets of the universe, the immense pleasure of focusing on the present moment. So focus right now on your current experience using every one of your senses. What are you seeing? Hearing, tasting, feeling, smelling. Becoming aware of the world around you in new ways causes you to become fully present and engaged in the moment. There's no room for worry about the future. Whatever happened in the past loses its significance and falls away. So here, there is only one beautiful now. What lesson can you learn from this moment? The lessons learned here will give you the seeds of true happiness. So seize that day, bitches, and make it your own. Find fulfillment in being here now. So add gratitude to your journey. So have you ever considered really just how lucky you are? Of course, everyone has things that feel outside of their control. There's never enough of anything, it seems. Time, money, resources, even health. It feels like someone else is always bound to have more. But at the same time, you could have far less. So take a moment to think about the things you do have. List them, no matter how small. Realize if you don't have everything you'd like, you do have things to be thankful for. Find the abundance in your life and celebrate it. Here's true fulfillment and happiness, and knowing that even in your darkest moments, you still have something worth celebrating. You really are richer than you think. Unplug and see the world around you. The next time you're out, do me a favor and just look around. It's hilarious. I mean, what do you see? What you see should be very disturbing. How many people do you see actually engaging with the world? It's common enough scenario, standing in line, waiting for the server to bring you food, hell, even stopped at a stoplight. You see it everywhere you go. Heads are bowed everywhere over a freaking cell phone screen. The advent of the smartphone has seemingly caused a shift in how people interact, or don't for that matter. Memories are made from behind a screen, taking pictures of moments the individual was never there for in the first place. I mean, is it any wonder that we feel, disenfranchised and unhappy? So unplug from the internet. Say goodbye to the person you're texting and just take a moment to savor the glorious now and the company you're currently in. Experience life in this moment. Make memories. Enjoy those memories, not just from a damn phone. Have meaningful conversations. This is where you'll find true happiness and fulfillment. And if you're feeling unhappy and unfulfilled, what is your gut telling you? We truly don't give ourselves enough credit. That's because we've become expert at second guessing ourselves. I mean, after all, if we can't find a logical explanation for the way we feel, we have to be wrong, right? What we tend to forget is that our minds are much more clever than we give them credit for. You remember the feeling that you had when someone at work was lying to you, or how it felt the night you chose to stay in because you were sure it was going to rain, even though the skies were clear? It's because you have an innate awareness of things like body language. You notice details constantly on a subconscious level, and you are constantly analyzing them every second. This is where a gut instinct comes in, and it tends to have uncanny accuracy. So if you're ever unhappy, ask yourself what your gut has to say. Fulfillment is found in listening to yourself first. And we are actually more alike than you think. The lack of fulfillment comes from feeling disconnected from the world around us. When you're feeling alone, thinking no one has ever gone through the situation you're going through right now, it's time to take a step back and ask yourself if that's even really true. It doesn't matter where you go, you will find more sameness in the world than differences when you actually look at people. Cultural shifts doesn't matter. It's what's in the heart that counts. The deep emotions, the sadness, joy, and despair that make up a daily life are what unites us as human beings. So, with this in mind, it's really not hard to connect after all. So, when you're out there meeting new people, look for, and after COVID, of course, but hell, get on Facebook. There's tons of groups with like minded individuals. So, but look for those connection points. Find the things, uniting you, not the differences that are holding you apart. Share a smile or laugh over a small thing, and you'll find a friendship blossoming. This is the seed of friendship and where happiness begins. So, Shakespeare had it right hundreds of years ago. It's absolutely impossible to feel fulfilled when you're going through the motions or trying to be something that you're not. Happiness lies in authenticity and being yourself. Why? Because if you're playing a part, it's because you're not only afraid of not being accepted, but it's because you haven't accepted yourself. Authenticity starts with you, letting go and truly loving yourself for who you are. It's when you find the confidence to truly embrace you, warts, pimples, all of it. You start to find the truest and the greatest fulfillment you'll ever find in in life. So if you find that you're really struggling with this, then it's just time to do some work. Find the things you love about yourself and embrace those qualities. Work to change the things that you don't like through building healthy habits. I mean, most of all, pay attention to the self-talk. The story you're telling yourself might not be in your voice, but it's in the ones that you carry from your past. You're going to love the new and more authentic you. Also, now maybe it's time to find better friends. Because if they're talking shit or, making you feel bad or just draining you, they're not your friends. So, have you ever came from, an encounter feeling absolutely drained, both physically and emotionally? Your true happiness and fulfillment really are in the company that you keep. This is friends, family, relatives, whatever. So when you're around people who are not good for you, it's like they suck the happiness out of you and out of the room. You come away from every encounter feeling dissatisfied. You might not even be doubting yourself and your abilities. Toxic relationships, are like that as well. They steal your peace of mind and leave you dissatisfied with life in general. So take stock of who you spend your time with. Ask the hard questions. Become picky about the company that you keep. Find the people who feed your soul, who lift you up, who leave you feeling better about yourself and in life in general. Choose the people who leave you energized and better able to face the world. In the end, you'll be glad that you did. And here, we are bombarded by images from the media. Every ad would have you believe true happiness is a soft drink or a movie choice away. Worse, we're told fulfillment lies in how much stuff we have or in the places we go and the things that we do. The problem is, all of this chasing around is leaving us more and more dissatisfied with life. We start to carry a vague feeling that no matter what we do, we're still missing out somehow. So if you've been on a mad hunt for fulfillment, it's time to stop. Take a deep breath and realize that true happiness is within yourself. It's there that is when we decide we're going to be happy. When we embrace the joy that we already feel, the fulfillment is going to automatically follow. So take heart. You've actually had what you've needed all along. Happiness really does begin with you. So I'm hoping that's actually a start and that you've learned a little bit. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, share it, like it. The more people that I can reach out and help, the better. That's what I want. That's what brings me joy. That's what fulfills my life. I'm still a work in progress, but I've actually learned to truly love myself. And what you see with me is what you get. I'm as authentic as it's going to get. And I tell it like it is. So, you're more powerful and that you give yourself credit for, and always believe that. And don't let anybody bring you down. If you want to find out more, you can follow me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram or check out my website, www.torisefromtheashes.com. And I hope you beautiful ladies have a great day.